The annual documentary film festival Hot Docs is rolling through Toronto, and films about the sweet science are taking center stage once again. One of the films garnering buzz in 2013 is Last Woman Standing, a tale of Mary Spencer and Ariane Fortin's battle for the final spot on the 2012 Canadian Women's Olympic boxing team. As many filmmakers have in the past, directors Juliet Lammers and Lorraine found boxing to be a natural fit for the big screen.
If you're going to make a good film, you're going to talk about humanity, and you're going to reveal something about the human character and the human spirit. And I think that one of the great things about boxing is that it is so metaphorical to life. In the ring, you are faced with yourself and you can't run away from yourself, and I think that that is a really great experience to be, to sort of try and deal with in your everyday life. And themes of like inner strength and character and discipline and motivation and all of those things, I think they speak to the human experience.
Fortin was a highly decorated amateur fighter heading into the film, but naturally enjoyed a new level of attention with cameras following her every move.
We had to get used to the cameras, of course, in the beginning, but we had a really good relationship with the two filmmakers from the beginning, so we kind of let them into our lives, really, and it was it was an experience for sure. Not always hard, not always easy, because we went through a lot of deep stuff. But it was a fun experience overall, and I'm really happy about the result.
Her counterpart, Mary Spencer, ultimately went on to represent her country in London. Though the natural sympathy of the viewer is directed toward Fortin, Spencer proves to be an interesting and thoughtful character as well.
Mary is a very sympathetic character, and she is a really wonderful person, and that was sort of the complexity that we wanted to bring to her character as well. She did sort of occupy this role as like the one who was being ushered to, celebrity and stardom and fame and, cover girl and all these things, but she was like still a really strong boxer and like an incredible person.
On a grander scale, the film should help bring greater visibility to women's boxing. For Fortin, some of that work is already done.
The main mistake that was made, in my opinion, is that they cut my funding 1 year before the main qualification event, and obviously Mary kept her funding, so in my opinion, that's the mistake that was made. Hopefully in the future it's not gonna happen. When I talk about the funding, it's the on-the-podium funding. It's a lot of money, and it influences a lot the preparation of an athlete through an Olympic cycle. Now the good news is that both me and Mary are on the podium for the next Olympics, and also 4 other athletes targeted by Boxing Canada, so that's pretty good news. So I'm just optimistic, and we'll see.